Welcome, anybody. This is the first Cold Bear Sports Live. I would just said I would jump on, get myself familiar with it because I might do a couple of live streams in the future. So, really interesting. Jump in the comments below if anyone has any questions. But I just said I would come on, and as we get closer now to hopefully what is going to be another whopping national hunt season, looking ahead, I think Cheltenham is kicking off at the weekend and all, so definitely interesting. So bear with me a minute, lads. It's the first live, and I just wanted to get used to it because we might do a few live previews moving forward as well. So that'll be interesting. If anyone wants to send in any questions, I'm going to hang out here for a couple of minutes and yeah, familiarize myself with going live on the channel. Let's hope we'll have lots more winners too coming in the near future. Porrick Noon, any golf selections coming up? Just at the minute, Porrick, the horses are paying so well. I'm finding it hard to put any time into the golf recently. I just think it's paying to be with the horses, and yeah, obviously I'm a casual fan of the golf, but I have a very strong opinion of it. But the minute it stops being profitable, I kind of stay away from it. Had some good runs with it, but yeah, just too consistent on the horses. Derek Ellis, any horses to watch out for in the bumper at Cheltenham next year? Looking to back now. Definitely not too sure yet. I tell you, not about Cheltenham. I haven't really looked into it, but we are planning on doing an anti-post, myself, Mickey D, and Joe Value soon. But I'll tell you a horse that interests me the other day was Boundless Ocean. He got no luck in running for the Jim Bulger camp, and I just thought to myself, maybe this horse might show up in the Guineas, and I wouldn't put anyone off backing him now with a massive price. If he had got a clear run the other day, he would have been a very impressive winner in Leopardstown on his second start. And I think this horse mightn't be too bad at all. So if you can go into the book, he's asked him for a price. He's not in the betting yet, but he could. You might get 100 to 1. That's something. We are going to put a lot of study into the anti-post for Cheltenham, and we will get that out to you soon. So myself, Mickey D, and Joe Value will do that. Hope that answers your question for now there. Brian O'Neill, thanks for Saturday. Had a nice double on your selections. That's what it's about, Brian. Really glad that you're getting on, because that's it. There's no point me putting them out unless everybody gets on. So well done, Brian. Great result. So then we have James. Keep up the good work, Paddy. Anything for Patreon tomorrow? Yes, I'm looking at Yarmouth tomorrow, James. Hopefully, there's possibly 3 we might look at. So let's hope we can get a winner or 2. And hopefully, there might be 3 in the gold tier, maybe 2 in the silver, and maybe 1 in the bronze. I have 3 horses marked down here, and I'm just going to see what happens in the morning. We'll check all the ground, and hopefully if the ground's okay, we might have another winner. As always, that's what it's about. Who else have we got? Can you explain the Patreon in more detail? Mulvaney. Well, pretty much what the Patreon service is it's a place where I put out any selections that are stronger than the 1 point. So I rate all my selections from 1 point to 5 points. And yeah, like you see on YouTube, I give all my 1 points win and 1 point each way out on the channel. And on the Patreon service, I give out all my 2 points wins or 3 point wins or 3 points each ways and my strong selections. And it's pretty much that simple. That's the way it is. Anything above 1 point goes on the service, and anything that's 1 point is on YouTube. And yeah, that's it. There's 3 different tiers. There's a bronze, silver, and gold. The bronze tier allows people access to all the 2 point selections. And then the silver tier allows people access to all the 2 and 3 point selections. And then the gold tier, allows access to the 4 and 5 point rare selections, but when they come along, it's nice when they work out. So hope that explains it for you. Right, we have Sky. Last week I typed your name into YouTube. Was it you that won on a horse called Iron Man? Did you beat AP McCoy? That's it. A long time ago, back when I was a young lad, I used to be a jockey years ago, long time ago, and then I came back racing last year. But yeah, I wasn't bad at a jockey. It just one thing led to another, and I had to walk away from the sport I love so much. But I'm back now on a quest with the tipping and really like it. So let me see who else have we got here. Joseph Burns, yes, Paddy, great tipping on the Gold Patreon. Got that one today. 5-2, always one rag beats us. Yes, Joseph, it was interesting. The only danger we had was a horse that we didn't know about, like an unexposed first time out. And what a performance it was by the winner. So well done to Mark McNiff. Very, very interesting horse on debut. Elzam's always handled digging the ground, but he's a nice type. And I'm sure he's worth a pretty penny now if someone was to come in for him. So who else have we got here? Hardcore. Top performance at Cole Bear from you all, Paddy. How long before we get zeroed out to penny bets by the crookie bookies? Well, let's hope they leave us betting away for a while. Look, we enjoy betting. We're in it to win a few pound. Obviously, the betting firms are in it to make a few pound as well. So let's hope we can keep pulling and dragging and getting our bets on. And look, we'll have some bad weeks, we'll have some good months, but as you all know around here, we win in the long run, and that's what it's about. So hopefully the bookies will continue to put up with our winners and let us get our bets on. Anyway, let me see. Oh, we got Tony doing really well over the past 6 months with the three-headed monster. Yeah, look, everything is going okay here, and that is the plan. We don't expect nothing any less. Excuse me. It's all about finding winners, lads, and enjoying racing, and gamble safe with your staking system. You know, any guy that tries to win today, now, every day, they get wiped out. Like for years and years growing up, I was that, a reckless gambler who gambled to win right now, to win today. And once you realize that actually making the correct bets losing is a part of that. But as long as you make enough of the correct bets at the right odds, you'll win some money. And that's what it's about. And once you learn that, you can move on and you can really, really start to not let it affect you whether you win or lose. And once you're okay with that, we're doing well. So thanks, Tony, Mad Murrigan, Mickey D, and Joe V. Hopefully we can keep the winners coming. Right, one for the notebook from earlier, Paddy. He finished third, 6:30 at Wolves. Jockey didn't give it a hard time. Right, so everybody in the chat there. Joe Corrigan, Mickey D, Joe Value, Mickey D for president. Yeah, I agree. I'll tell you one thing, he do a better job than the boys that are in it now. Right. Christy Lee, I love wearing ladies' clothes. Oops, wrong page. Can't afford the Patreon, but with all the winners, I might be able to get it soon. Look, like I said to anyone, keep coming to the YouTube channel. Patreon isn't for everyone, and that's okay. I'm here to bring as many winners as I can to Cold Bear Sports, as proven in the last few weeks, in the last 7 months since this is going on, or 6 months, however long. There has been nothing but winners coming on the channel, So, what's this, Paddy? Will you do festival only on the Patreon service? No, we're going to do the festival preview on YouTube with the anti-post, if that's what you're on about. Traumatic, is it? How's Paddy? Just wondering, have you anything about Journey with Me? Have you anything about Journey with Me, Henry the Bromhead? No, I don't. I'm not familiar with the horse, to be honest. If it is Dan, or your name's in Irish, I can barely speak English, so I don't know. But yeah, Dan, no, I'm not familiar with the horse, hardcore sense of duty for the 1,000 guineas, and no, was it sense of duty for the 1,000 guineas anti-post. I'm a madder than the mad professor for next May. Well, sense of duty, definitely a fast filly. I'm not too sure if she'll end up. This is the William Haggis filly, isn't it, that bolted in Newbury? If it is, yeah, just correct me. I think it's a filly I tipped up one day, but she ended up going off very short. She's a very fast filly, and I don't know if we'll see her at the mile. Just, maybe she might take a different route. But if she's good enough, they tend to start them there and then come back and trip if they have to. James Norton, I see the American Horseshoe tipped anti-post on the Patreon service has shortened. Yeah, look, we're just hoping they run it in the right race now. We're on at the big prices. It's down now, but I worry. It ran the other day again, and it was so impressive that the trainer is now talking about taking on the boys and not keeping it against the fillies. So that will be really disappointing for us after getting on at the big prices. But that's the way she rolls sometimes. So let's hope, James, they keep it in the right race against the fillies and stay away from the boys. Right, Eamon's great stuff. The boys on Colbert Sports. Can someone tell you, Taylor, at the races to F right off? The more people that feel like a Colbert, the better. Good man, Ian. Thank you. Thanks for all the support. Tell your friends, come to Colbert Sports. This is where it is, winner after winner. You've seen it now for as long as this channel has existed. There has been nothing but winners. So really enjoy it, and yeah. Come here and hang out, and that's it. Right, fingers crossed. Yeah, James, hopefully. The Irish name is pronounced Dan O'Arfuck. Right, Dan, good man. Right, lads, look, I said I'd jump on. I just wanted to test this live. I've never been on it before. And obviously, in the future, moving forward, I will do a couple of lives, and yeah, we can come up with some nice topics. Maybe we'll come up with something for a big national hunt meeting that's coming up. We might do some live preview of it, and maybe get Mickey D and Joe Value all on board as well, and yeah, put it out to you. So it's interesting that I always said I would use this live, but I just never got around to it. So it's nice to have it now, and I hope we can do some good stuff. I think the person asking about Patreon for give access, as in. Yeah, no, I see there what you're saying, Tony, with the fees. Look, the Patreon is set how it is for now, and as it is, like as far as maneuvering it and doctoring it, I have it set. I'm spending all my time finding winners, and that's where I'm at the minute. But in the future, coming in the future, will no doubt be the Colbert Sports website, where there will be all the tips, and yeah, it will be affordable for it's I've considered this moving forward, that the website for Colbert Sports will be launched, and I'm going to put all the tips under the website, and for an affordable price for what it's worth. It's a great product. The product works. It's proven that. So, but I do want to make it accessible to as many people as possible. So I have plans coming in the future to come away from Patreon and launch the Colbert Sports website. But for now, Patreon is where we're at. But I really do want to make this product available to a lot more people through the website, because I just want everybody to crush the bookies, and that's my whole goal. Like the majority of other tipsters in the game, they work for bookies. I'm the complete opposite. I want to crush the bookies. That's what it's about. So yeah, I do want to make Colbert Sports and all the best bets that I come up with over the next few years, and anyone else that works for Colbert Sports, I want to make it accessible to as many people as I can. So we are working on a few things in the background, and when the website launches, the price will be fair for the product. We'll all come in and we'll all crush them bookies, because that's what it's about. Only I get that, but was what I think we were asking 45 a month is not excess. Yeah, look, like I said, Tony, I'm on the middle of a live stream, and I just can't be thinking of all this in my head off the top. But anyway, look, it is what it is for now. The service is what the service is. It makes people a lot of money. So I know they say the people it doesn't suit everybody's budget, but no matter what price I put anything, there will always be different opinions. So that's just it. But anyway, it's all very, very profitable. And yes, it's a niche market with Patreon, and it's not what I want for the long term. So we will sort it out. Anyway, like I said, I'm on the middle of a live stream, Tony. So I hope I answered some of the questions just off the top of the head. Obviously, I haven't got answers for everything, but moving forward, it will be made accessible to a lot more people. Right. Never go to the dark side, Paddy and Joe. No, the dark side. Many a fella was in the dark side but climbed over. Right, lads, Cheltenham is kicking off this weekend. Thanks for coming on, having a chat. As I really needed to figure out this stuff. And yeah, we will be doing a few more of these lives in the future. And hopefully you'll interact with them. Hopefully you'll enjoy them. And yeah, hopefully we can bring you lots more winners here at Cold Bear Sports. And yeah, we appreciate every single one of you. Right, lads? Thanks for tuning in. Let's hope my selection tomorrow can get it done. Miss Cellulingus, definitely a filly that looks to be better than she's shown. So hopefully we can. Do you have a nap for the weekend at Cheltenham? Excuse me. Not just at the minute, Tony. I've gone, just had a brief look over the card, and I'll come on later in the week with something. I'll try and find something strong. I need to go through it all thoroughly before I make final decisions because I just had a brief glance over. But sure, let's hope in the next couple of days I'll come up with something and I'll put it out. We'll make a Cold Bear Sports YouTube nap for Cheltenham. How's that? So hopefully we can figure it out and get it done. Right, lads, thank you for all the support. Cold Bear Sports for all your best bets. I really appreciate it. And hardcore Radox will be flowing again before long. That's for sure. Mickey D lives in the battle Radox. Hookham doing the business again from last week. So really interesting. Look, shout out to Mickey D, top man on the channel, Joe Value as well, doing some great work here at Cold Bear Sports. So really, really good and really enjoying it. Right, lads, take care. God bless. Gamble safe. Kick the bookies in the nuts. And yeah, hopefully the good run will continue. All right, peace. I'm out.